Well, hello and a very warm welcome to the final session on the final day. We're looking forward to all of the action. Andorra and Mongolia kicking things off for us here as we move towards the business end of the competition. Shin Un-sung, centre referee for this one. And if you're brand new to the diamond format, we're going to have a little reprise of the rules. First to two we'll do in Muju to get you through as we aim towards the finals. And of course, if you score a punch, it's worth 5, a kick to the body worth 10, a kick to the head worth 15, and you double up, obviously, with any of the spinning points. That's added by the judges. We're going to add to the drama now on the way into this one. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗮 from Andorra. She was so fast, our coach couldn't even catch her there. So Andorra against Mongolia, 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗮. She's been very busy this week, so fighting in the mixed team competition, in the pairs competition, and fighting really well. If you caught her this morning in the early session, the quarter-final, looking very good indeed. Look out for that strong left leg to the body. And if that were to score, the option is to try and get to 0 on the health bar for your opponent. Coach and fighter deep in thought. Game plans at the ready. And wherever you are, good to have you with us for the World Taekwondo Diamond Game here at the Muju Taekwondowon. Beautiful centre and a beautiful setting. Opportunities now to go towards the final. Women's under 49 kilograms now. Andorra and Mongolia. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗮𝗮. She's in red, trying with that clash and kick style. Good work from 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗮. There's a good shot. Much to delight Team Andorra. A small team. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗮, audible in the background, the Andorran coach. And there can't be too many sports where Andorra and Mongolia get together. Taekwondo, of course, bringing nations small and big from far and wide. The only thing separating them so far, that 15-point score. Back kick attempted from 𝗪𝗱. Good push to the body there from the Mongolian. The Andorran power bar rolling down. Keep moving, the call from 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗮. My Mongolian's not as good as my Spanish. A little fake there from 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗮, trying to draw out any sort of response. Want to come out with the back leg. Nice work there from 𝗪cie𝗿𝗋𝗮. Good punch on the inside. Pulls it to a 130-point even score. Oh, 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗮 turns her back there, put herself in a bit of danger. Good punch on the way through. That could make the difference. Great presence of mind from 𝗪cie𝗿𝗋𝗮. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗋𝗮 looking for the head kick. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗋𝗮𝗮 giving encouragement, but it's encouragement for the Mongolians. Good flick up to the face. That makes the difference. One to the body, flicked it up to the head. And time ticks down on the efforts of Andorra. And it's all over for Andorra in this first round. Mongolia just by the merest of margins there. Good performance from 𝗪cie𝗿𝗋𝗮𝗮, but the round goes to 𝗪cie𝗿𝗋𝗮𝗮. Of course, as you can see, the split screen of the two of them. Nice innovation. All about concentration now. for the opportunity to go to the final. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗋𝗱 from Andorra carrying the fight forward, but we've seen the strength of 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗱. Mentioned that left leg. Good back leg from the Andorran. Almost walks into the back kick. Of course, you're allowed to kick when the opponent's against the wall, but not when they're lying prone on the mat. No kicking of a fallen opponent, but when they're lying against the wall, it's okay. Well, it's okay for us anyway. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗋𝗱 the call, which is the passivity. The 10-pointer, there's the head kick, double point value as well. Did it happen just before the passivity? I think it might have done. I sometimes wonder if the passivity could be a little bit longer. Give that double point opportunity. 150 plays 130 into the last minute. If you've just joined us, Mongolia's 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗱 took the first round. A pair of back kicks coming to nothing. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗋𝗱𝗱, can she get it going here? Last 30 seconds. It's been more than a match for 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗱. Step through back kick from the Andorran. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗱 happy to work on the defensive, trying to kill the clock here. Good back leg from the fighter in blue. Not much time now for the Andorran. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗱 leaves the space, waiting to kick and waiting to fill it, and waiting to make her way to the final. Excellent performance there. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗱. Good performance from the Mongolian. Very calm and composed fighter. Pushed all the way there by 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗱. But it is Mongolia into the final. And it was close in parts, but that kick there, which happened during the 𝗪cie𝗿𝗋𝗱 passivity, that's worth double points. And as I said, Andorra and Mongolia don't get together very often in international sport, so good to see. So Andorra will take the bronze medal. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗱 will be going for gold. Trying to go next will be 𝗧𝗲𝗍𝗃 and 𝗪cie𝗿𝗄𝗎. And Singapore take on Uzbekistan. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗋 in charge of proceedings here. Highly experienced referee. A little bit easier for the referees than the tag team competitions. Not too many changes, but who can make the big change to make the big final? They know that 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗱 is waiting from Mongolia. Who's she going to be fighting? Is it going to be 𝗧𝗲𝗍𝗃? Coming in with the basket ready. I'm sure it's not a picnic, but obviously the medical supplies, should they be needed. Left, right, there we go. Nice spin move as well. Don't know if you get any extra points for that. 𝗧𝗲𝗍𝗃. She finds her way to the blue corner. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗋𝗱𝗱, very calm competitor. Nice expression as well. And her pre-match routine complete. Will it be a routine performance against 𝗧𝗲𝗍𝗃? We get to find out in your company. There's a lot of people watching thinking, is this the way it's going to be forever? This is a new addition to the World Taekwondo family. We've got the Paralympic version, which has been tremendously successful. Hope you caught some of the action from Chuncheon. Obviously, the Olympic variety that we've seen. And now this diamond game innovation being added to the party as well. But who's going to be celebrating at the end? 𝗧𝗲𝗍 Taekwondowon. She'll be doing her thing. Madina Shonyazova, part of a very strong Uzbek delegation, boasting the likes of 𝗧𝗲𝗍𝗱𝗮, the Olympic silver medalist, and a host of champs across the teams. So first to three, or rounds of course, first to two will do. Best of three is what I was trying to say. And this split screen here, and in a split second they'll be facing off against each other. And good to see the PSS has been working well. Shonyazova straight in there. Uzbek fighter in red finding a home already for this front leg. So 𝗧𝗲𝗍 takes a back kick to the head there. That's going to be extra points. That back kick was aiming for the body, but Taekwondowon was kicking low. Gets kicked high instead. Good punch there from the Singaporean. Better now footwork there from 𝗧𝗲𝗍𝗍. Can she find her distance better? Front leg there, attempt there. Shonyazova, her power bar, or health bar, looks good. I will get that right one day. They're determined to call it the health bar, and I keep thinking of it as a power bar, so we'll get there with that. But the health bar looking healthy for Uzbekistan. Good back leg turning kick to the face there. Absolute textbook timing. Really good shot. And that will do the confidence the world of good. What a shot that was. And of course that's the danger of walking across your opponent in the danger distance. And the reverse turning kick eventually finds a home. It's probably more of a hook kick as 145 plays 80. Credit to 𝗧𝗲𝗍𝗍. Tough enough desire. But that high-class sparring, easier to find in Uzbekistan. Last 25 seconds. Good back leg to the body there. And Shonyazova concedes. 𝗧𝗲𝗍𝗍 beginning to settle into this better. Chop kick not far away. As you can see, the clock ticks down. We're into the last 5 seconds. Back kick missing from Shonyazova, but she has rarely missed in an opening round. It's been tough for Singapore's 𝗧𝗲𝗍𝗍, but good signs for her. A couple of flashes of top quality kicks. But it's the front leg that makes the difference so far. Back kick flashing just wide. This one to the face though, perfect timing, straight off the back leg, right into the face. And the referee was sharp and ready just to make sure when you cross across the distance there, walking straight into that. 𝗧𝗲𝗍𝗍, very tough, and obviously in very good fitness as well. Not an easy shot to take, and not advisable to take too many more of them. Madina Shonyazova shining brightly here. So this for a spot in the final. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗱 from Mongolia is waiting there. Can 𝗧𝗲𝗍𝗍 from Singapore get some scores on the board? Much better body position, heads down over her stance. Getting closer. Good front leg hook kick from the Singaporean. We saw when he came in, do we go left, do we go right? It's a whole new environment, TV cameras, lights, it's a lot to learn from. She steps off the wall, much more composed now from Taekwondowon. but of course, biding her time. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗃. Good punch, a little bit off with the distance there, but good attempt. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗃 trying to fit that back leg underneath. Good push to the body though. You can see the non-kicking leg, the standing leg firing across. Stock steady and strong stuff from 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗃. Better from 𝗧𝗲𝗃, concedes on the way through, but doing herself credit here. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗃 waiting for that back leg. Can 𝗧𝗲𝗃 maybe disguise that technique a little bit more? Set something up first, but getting caught in the middle distance as 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗃 picks up another push kick as we push towards the last 30 seconds. Power bar intact. Okay, health bar intact. Good spin kick attempt there from 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗃. But it could be all over for 𝗧𝗲𝗃. Much closer second round for the Singaporean. Lessons learned. And will be richer for the experience. It's been the quality of Medina 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗃. He's going to put her into the final. We'll have Uzbekistan against Mongolia. 𝗧𝗲𝗃, to her credit, fought to the finish, but it will be finished for her efforts here. She rounds things out with a bronze medal possibility. Excellent effort though. Medina 𝗪𝗍𝗱𝗃 shining brightly here at the World Taekwondo Diamond Game. And into the final she goes. Yeah, look at the technique, the non-kicking leg planted firmly underneath. See the power. Well, 𝗧𝗲𝗃 will be better for that experience, and we'll hope you're enjoying this experience as we move towards the men's. An opportunity for an all-Uzbek clash. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗃𝗃 against 𝗪cie𝗿𝗃𝗃. Muju Taekwondowon, centre referee for this one. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗃𝗃. Could it be his day as he makes his way into the ring here? Looks fresh and ready, and as we've seen from Team Uzbekistan, Taekwondo has been a real boom for them. Incredible successes. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗃𝗃 on the way into this one. So 𝗪cie𝗿𝗃𝗃 on the way in. Will be obviously an opportunity to go against someone they know really well. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗃𝗃. And of course these athletes are new to me as well, so I've not done too well with the pronunciation of their names, but I'll get there eventually. So I ask for their patience in that one, because I think I've pronounced both of them completely different about 17 times here, but we'll keep going. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗱, he's the man in blue, working behind that right foot in front. Obviously both fighters know each other really well. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗱, the taller of the two, in red, just taking his time as well. Nice little twist kick. Not a thing I thought I would ever say, but good back leg to the body. That blasts in, no messing about. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗱, more stock and steady. They seem to just be feeling each other out here, working to the body exclusively. That might be a coaching tip, the fact that they know each other. And 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗱, such a tall athlete, you can see the difference. A minute gone already, just a 10-point differential. And I think both have a kind of gentleman's agreement here, not to go too high too early. So all body kicks. Good back leg again. Double left legs. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗱, not a commanding lead, but pretty useful. Last 25 seconds. Well, it's only 20 health bar points now. Punch worth 5, kick to the body worth 10, kick to the head worth 15. And obviously you get your double points if you spin before that. Kick off the wall, you're going to get an extra 5. Could that be more? I wouldn't mind seeing it. But we've seen the back of this round. And both men not going through the gears too fast, and not a single attempt to kick to the head. Probably wise from both coaches. Avoid the injuries and keep it going. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗱 taking the advantage of that strong left leg. So here we go with the second round. Will it be a higher pace? Certainly not attempts to kick to the head in the first round. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗱, there's a nice little adaptation on the wall. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗱 that concedes the first score. Little twist and kick varieties from the man in blue. First time we've seen a bit of an attempt to kick to the head there, stepping up the wall. Yeah, strong stuff from 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗱, trying to go with a spin and step through with the front leg, a lesser spotted C.J. Nicholas style attack. Wouldn't mind seeing him competing in this type of format. Maybe we could get some special invitation matches. Who would you like to see? The step up double is what 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗱 is trying to do. He took the first round, a little green light next to his 140, it means he's winning. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗱, being a bit subdued here. Yeah, I think there might be an agreement here to not go too hard. They're certainly working to the body. Running down the clock and running towards the final. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗱 has run his race. He's going to be taking a bronze medal. Taekwondo 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗱, couldn't have been better preparation for him. Working away, running down the clock. And that'll be into the final. Step out double, closes things nicely. And a good show of respect between both men. into the final. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗄 makes it look easy. Well done to him. So the corresponding semi-final now, another all-Uzbek affair. 𝗪موجon Otajonov against 𝗪cie𝗿𝗋𝗄 Mansurov. I'm going to put my money on Uzbekistan for winning this one. But which one is going to take it? Chang Ting-jung in charge of this one. Will we see the same gentleman's agreement from the last round? Well, he's been in good form all day, has 𝗪موجon Otajonov. In fact, all week, in terms of his efforts in the mixed team and in the pairs. So of course both coaches will know exactly what they should be doing, as we see 𝗪cie𝗿𝗋𝗄 Mansurov on the way in here. We didn't see a single attempt to kick to the head, quite wise of course against your teammate. They will know that 𝗪cie𝗿𝗋𝗄 is also waiting there. This is kind of the World Taekwondo Diamond Game Uzbekistan national team selection event. All the 458 fighters. What can they produce now? Protector test complete. Some mutual respect from our guest friends, but now rivals. Otajonov in blue, Mansurov in red. Good little punch there, just slipping off the protector from Otajonov. And it's going to be the same style, body kicks only, certainly for the first round. Back leg to the body, not far away there for Otajonov. Good shot there from the man in blue. Takes 10 off the power bar of the man in red, Mansurov. Yeah, they're both finding their distance now. And actually in terms of development, this is useful for them. Chance to move around in front of the TV, like the TV cameras, the lights. A reasonable crowd on a Sunday afternoon in Muju. As they're tied up at 130 each on the health bar. Halfway through this semi-final. Good shot on the inside. Mansurov maybe getting a little bit of assistance there from Otajonov. keeps the arm up, keeps the scores flying. Seems to be a little bit of a... I thought it was an injury there. 𝗪𝗠𝗠 enjoying the marginal lead into the last 10 seconds we go. Well, I don't think this one will make the highlight reel for Muju, of which there have been many. But this one, of course, a battle of two players that know each other too well. Not much of a battle indeed. First round on the board for 𝗪𝗠𝗠. Will that be enough for him to make it through? So no real mystery for the coaches as to what they're facing up against. Neither man really going through the gears too much there. Trying to avoid injury. Their friend and colleague 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗍 in the final, waiting for one of these two. 𝗪𝗠𝗠 against 𝗪cie𝗿𝗋𝗍𝗪. Slap to the body then, again from 𝗪𝗠𝗠. Turning up the intensity, he dropped the first round. This will be interesting, the 𝗪cie𝗿𝗋𝗱 passivity. Who do you give it against? Neither committing. Quite right from the referee, passivity from both. Neither going for this one here. It's got that Sunday afternoon feel about it. And you know the reasons. As they cut to 130 health bar points each. Neither wanting to push it too hard. 𝗪𝗠𝗠 has the advantage of that first round in the bag. Last 30 seconds, can he make it through to the final? The first time of asking. It's got that kind of sparring exhibition match feel about it. A brace of back kicks at the same time. And the last 10 seconds, only 10 points separating them on the health bar. And the agreement complete. Into the final, it will be 𝗪𝗠𝗠 against 𝗪cie𝗿𝗋𝗍𝗪. Of course, Uzbekistan will be well represented in that there. Local fans quite aware of Diamond Taekwondo, and that was more of a slow-paced Sunday afternoon stroll for 𝗪𝗠𝗠 as he makes his way into the final. Well done to him. 𝗪𝗠𝗠 of Singapore against Medina Bubachir. will be cheering at the end of this one as Valerie Hawley makes her way in to the centre of the World Taekwondo Diamond Game here in Muju Taekwondowon. Centre referee from the USA, highly experienced and ready to go in this one. And of course for the referees, they've done a lot of studying as well to prepare to be ready. It's been well conducted so far. Let's hope it stays that way. And certainly 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗄 will be hoping that as well. All smiles from 𝗪cie. A graduate of the virtual Taekwondo game as well. It's one of the many offerings that we have within our sport. Home of the first ever esports Olympic Games was Singapore, and home of the recent Paris Olympic Games. Opportunities now to stamp her authority. Medina Bubakir, Anne-Zoraine the coach, with the suit on for the semi-finals and finals, the business end of the competition. And Bubakir find a reason and an opportunity to get past the efforts of 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗄. First to two will get you through in Muju as they go for the final. Referee checking that the mouthpieces are in, but obviously as well PSS check. Checks complete, formalities and pleasantries observed. Eyes down, looking the opportunity now to make it to the final for the women's under 57 kilograms. Good start for Medina Bubakir. Finding the body and then finding the head, going for it again with the front leg chop kick. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗄. Sometimes you can be too brave for your own good, but she's certainly not hard to find, rushing in there, going for it again. Takes a sore one to the hand, made of tough stuff. The Singaporean slugger tries with another shot on the inside. Good adaptation from Tan, full of energy. Good, Bubakir uses the wall to great effect. Headshot following through, excellent stuff from 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗄. The presence of mind. Sometimes when you celebrate and look at your own work, you leave the door open. And waiting there was 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗄, pulls it to 120 health power points each. Halfway through this engrossing first round. Good counter kick on the inside, headshot not far away either. Much to the consternation there of Anne-Zoraine the coach in the corner. That one looked to flick up to the face. Medina Bubakir eats away at the health bar of 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗄 with another power punch. That left leg on the inside is good though from 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗄. She's happy to concede distance, get into that danger zone. Like so, trying to chase with the left. Good work from the ref just to make sure they get over the wall. Step up chop kick not far away. Great intelligence from Medina Bubakir. Going for it again. Even the threat of it's enough. Well, it's great to see the athletes adapting and using the wall. Good back leg turn the kick, walks into the reverse though, but seemed to catch the shoulder rather than the head, not far from 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗄 getting the score. 110 plays 90 with 15 to go. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗄 trying to flash one up to the face. Up on the wall goes Medina Bubakir. Kills the clock and subdues the efforts of the Singaporean. Really, really entertaining first round. Well done to both, but obviously the plaudits go to Medina Bubakir. And she will be back here trying to make the final. shows you. I thought that reverse turning kick had hit there, but missing by the merest of margins. Good to have the video review. Good for Medina Boubakia. Didn't take one in the ear, but back here we go. Round 2. As we round towards the crowning glory of this women's under 57 kilogram grouping. Good start straight away from Medina Boubakia. Back leg turning kick well blocked from 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗄. Fakes with the punch, goes with the short left leg on the inside. You're allowed to kick when you're on the wall. It's just another kick in the wall. And they don't need no education. They know exactly what they're aiming for. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗄 yet to concede this opening health bar exchange. I think the shin guard has come loose. Well spotted by the referee. So there's a good look at the sensor socks, of which there are many. These are the KP and P ones. Oh, for the day that you only need one pair that works for more than a month. That day could be coming soon with various innovations. As both trying to innovate here. Open stance, big swing and a miss there. Medina Boubakia having to come forward. The footwork of 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗄 working nicely. Good control of the ring from the Singaporean. Good punch there, perfect timing. No love from the judges. I liked it. The shin guard has come loose again for Boubakia as she lets loose with a kick of her own. This time though, the punch does land. $135 a piece, and there's no piece for either as they move into the last seconds. Goes with the spin kick off the wall. The shin guard is still loose. Lets loose with the punch. That could be the one that clinches it. Steps forward. France on 125. Referee lets it flow. No gam jump given. No quarter given either. Last couple of seconds. Singapore's 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗄. Has she tied it up at 1 round each? She has. Well done to 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗄. Medina Boubakia been made to work here. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗄 showing her experience. She actually competed in the World Championships in Muju, I don't know where that is. Muju is near Muju, for the World Champs for the cadets back in 2015, so 10 years later. She was a quarter-finalist at the Worlds then. She's back here doing well. Asian Championship quarter-finalist as well, 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗄. And more recently getting into the podium in terms of the international competitions. Australian Open champion 2019 and President's Cup for Oceania. Took a bronze. 50 plays 140 in this decisive final round. 𝗪𝗱𝗱 still in second gear. Can she step it up here? 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗱 taking her time in the centre, has been much better at concentration and covering. That little score could make a difference. Good response, but kicking the fallen opponent. Yeah, justifiable gam jump. Good punch there. 20 points different. 𝗪𝗱𝗱 tries to fake it out, but draws out the response. Still 30 points of the health bar in favour of Singapore into the last 15 seconds. That's good quality stuff. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗱 hanging on in there. Time running out. The passivity is called on the Singaporean. Can she get the double point score? 𝗪𝗱𝗱𝗱, it has to be right here, right now. Off the wall she comes. She's ran out of energy and she's ran into 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗱 in fine form. The Singaporean shines right like a diamond here. 2-1 the scores. Into the final she goes. So quite a few finalists confirmed. We'll be looking forward to who's going to join in the women's under 57 kilograms, fighting against 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗱. We'll get to find out right now who it's going to be. 𝗪𝗱𝗱𝗱 or 𝗪cie𝗿𝗋, Kazakhstan or Uzbekistan. Yu Pei Ling enters the ring. So opportunities for 𝗪𝗋 of Kazakhstan. A wry smile there. Looking forward to the big occasion and the chance to go to the final. So Almira 𝗪𝗋 against Shabona Abdullaeva. Nice bow, nice respect. Can she add more glory for her team here at the World Taekwondo Diamond Game? So 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗱 is waiting for either of these top-class fighters. Will it be Kazakhstan or Uzbekistan? Will it be 𝗪𝗋 Apologies there, that is not 𝗪𝗪𝗱𝗱. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗹𝗱 has the wrong graphic in the bottom right-hand side of the screen. Good start to the head-kicking contest there. Oh, nice hook kick to the head as well. Yeah, well spotted by the SBS host broadcasting team, just changing up the photographs there. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗱 has the lead. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗱 cannot find a way back just yet. And there we go, correct photos. Kanat hasn't been able to make any impact so far. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗱 looking pretty comfortable. Well, the passivity clock is warning. Can it be double points? 𝗪𝗪𝗱𝗱 taking it calm. It's a good little push that scores as 150 health bar completely intact for Uzbekistan. Kazakhstan's Kanat cannot score. Head back at the end of the first round. Comprehensive and useful performance. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗱 this time. Picture perfect. So here we go with the second round. Minus 57 kilogram semi-final here in the World Taekwondo Diamond Games. Kazakhstan against Uzbekistan. Kanat, well, it starts the same way it did the first round. 𝗪𝗪𝗱𝗱 taking that nice push to the body. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗱𝗱 looking really comfortable here. 𝗪𝗪𝗱𝗱𝗱, the taller of the two, happy to just wait and use that front leg just to jab it out like so. Good technique. Front leg to the face, that's fantastic. Very, very good. Tough now for Kanat to find a way through. She has to come forward. Almira Kanat, to her credit, trying, goes with a step through back kick. Halfway through the second round though. Not an easy street here in Muju, but still a commanding lead, and that will make it pretty difficult now for Kanat to come back. The passivity clock ticking. But 𝗪𝗪𝗱𝗱 knows her value, but takes a little head kick on the way through there. Better from Kanat. Is there still time? Can she do something? 30 seconds with a 30-point health bar advantage. 𝗪će𝗿𝗱𝗮, good value for this one, closing it out in style. And a spot in the final. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗮 will be peeking round the curtain here, looking to find out who it's going to be. The step through reverse turning kick. 𝗪će𝗿𝗮 trying to finish with a flourish. But the jig is up, the game is done, the round is won. And a super performance completed there. 𝗪će𝗿𝗮𝗮, good value for the win. And a warm embrace with the coach. It should be a good quality fight with 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗮 in the final, as Singapore go for their first possible gold here. Uzbekistan already with plenty of titles in the bag. They'll be looking to add more. Speaking of adding more, we're going to move on to the men's under 68 kilogram semi-final. Lorenzo Capalno from France against Regan Guankong Chin from Singapore. That's coming up in a few seconds. So here we go, men's under 68 kilogram semi-final. France will go against Singapore, and Arnold Mingyu Chung will be in charge of proceedings in this one. Well, I've been impressed by this young man's fighting ability. Lorenzo Capalno. Very good left leg. Nice little celebration as well. Well, it's not a celebration, what do you call it? A pre-match routine. A bit of a pose. Followed by the respect on the way in. Very adept with the front leg. Not too bad with the right leg either. Well, Regan Chin, an opportunity for him. Looks calm and ready. Can he keep it steady in this one? Well, Regan Chin, a recent winner of the 2023 President's Cup in Oceania. Capalno, well, a decorated athlete from the cadets onwards. Most recently a silver medal in the Balkan Cup. The world military champion as well in Mungyeon. So he knows how to win in Korea, does Lorenzo. Under 21 European Championships quarter-finalist as well. He had that success at the World Military Championships in Korea a couple of years ago. You can see the difference in the physiology between the two. Regan Chin, good, strong, steady stance, tried to use that footwork. Working the inside, and he's worked well there. Lorenzo Capalno wanting to work at long range. Up on the wall, Regan Chin. Good attempts to the head there. Lands a couple of them back to back there. A minute to go, the call from the French coach. 120 plays 110. And there is 𝗪cie the call. The passivity goes against Singapore. A chance for 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗆 to capitalise. Can he score? Nice front leg. That's going to be double points. Good attempt there from 𝗪cie𝗿𝗋 to strike one to the chin of Lorenzo. Takes the power punch instead. That's a big head kick there. Excellent stuff. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗆 goes for another one. Yeah, this is much better. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗆 now using that length of leg to keep 𝗪cie𝗿𝗋 at a distance. Good block there from the Singaporean. Gets his hand up, tries the back kick. But he's been backed up quite a lot here. 105 plays 65. The chance is still alive for 𝗪cie𝗿𝗋 in the second round, but this one is going to go to 𝗪enzo𝗍𝗆. Subduing the efforts of the Singaporean. A nod from both to say, yeah, that'll do it. And back to their respective corners they go. 𝗪enzo𝗍𝗆 was pushed, had to come back from being points down. But quality counts as 𝗍𝗆 found the chin of chin. Got the points on the board. There's the youngsters in the crowd enjoying a visit. Well, their parents certainly enjoying being on camera. Just missed the chance to take the photograph there. Will it be a picture-perfect finish here for 𝗪enzo𝗍𝗆 or 𝗪cie𝗿𝗋? Who's going to finish in the final? The Frenchman has the advantage. Showing the qualities, going through the repertoire now. Yeah, the movement that 𝗪cie𝗿𝗋 had earlier, finding it more difficult to get it going. The reason for that, the left leg of Lorenzo. Less than a minute now, 𝗪cie𝗿𝗋's backed up against the wall. Good shot again there from 𝗪enzo𝗍𝗆. Not being predictable. Goes for the head this time though. Catches it. But that was more to the face than to the headgear, I think. Yeah, good push kick, good control from 𝗪enzo𝗍𝗆. Still a chance for 𝗪cie𝗿𝗋, but the green light, of course, in favour of the Frenchman. Took the first round. Looks very like he's going to take a spot in the final. Excellent stuff. 𝗪enzo𝗍𝗆 closing it out in style. And that's going to be enough for this one. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗋 tries with the spin, but it will be Lorenzo with the win. Good stuff, good performance, nice embrace, and embracing the occasion. The big Frenchman makes it through to the big final. On that form, he will take some stopping. But of course, it's going to be a tough matchup against whoever is coming next, because it's Uzbekistan against Kazakhstan. Will face this young man here, 𝗪𝗪𝗱, with the win, as Lorenzo leads the way. Geraldo Luis de Jesus in charge of proceedings in this one. It's going to be the corresponding men's under 68 kg semi-final. Well, here he comes, 𝗪cie 𝗪𝗱𝗱, experienced campaigner, bronze medal in the Asian Championships, also won the Fujairah Open last year, went through the Wuxi Grand Slam Challenge, lost out to Moon Jin-ho. We're looking for some success here in Korea. Up on his toes, 𝗪cie, what can he produce? 𝗪cie is also fresh from his success at the Qatar Open. Also won the Slovenia Open and the Serbian Open the last couple of years as well. Good competitor. And he lost out to Zhang Cheng in the Grand Slam. Zhang Cheng, of course, losing out to Park Tae-jun for the qualification spot for the Olympic Games, and it was Tae-jun that took the title in Paris. Who can take the chance to advance here and make it into the final? 𝗪𝗪𝗱𝗱 or 𝗪cie. Lorenzo Capano of France awaits either of these two. Nice little skip in there from 𝗪cie. Good kick to the body. Good opportunity. The health bar complete for the Kazakh fighter, 𝗪cie. 𝗪𝗪𝗱𝗱 trying to take advantage halfway through this first round. Good block and try and kick in the inside there from 𝗪cie. Both men find it hard to score. There's a flick to the face. The back kick does score though nicely. In fact, it didn't. It was the push kick that scored. To the consternation of 𝗪cie, to the delight of 𝗪𝗪𝗱𝗱. 𝗪𝗪𝗱𝗱 holding the centre of the ring. Half a minute to go. mentioned the decorated career that both have had at the open level. So evenly balanced in terms of their careers, evenly balanced in terms of the health bar. Good left leg in the inside, that will make the difference. $20 points of a health bar difference, trying with a head kick, a big swing and a miss. Good start for Kazakhstan. 𝗪𝗪𝗱𝗪 takes the round. Gazez takes himself back to his coach to try and figure out how to change things up. It was very close all the way through. Gazez has tried with his back kick a couple of times. Nice little short kick in the inside. So both men will be walking around 72, 73 kilos, having weighed in. Here at Muju Taekwondowon, there's a really good gym that they've all been in working out. The weather's been hot too, and that can help with the weight making, but trying to make the back kick count. I think that one landed a little bit on the leg there of 𝗪𝗪𝗱𝗪. Made of tough stuff, the Uzbek. And I really like this view here that we're getting. Good shot on the inside. First one to score. Gazez takes it. The passivity clock is ticking. The chances to get the double points on the board are there. Gazez ignoring it. 𝗪𝗪𝗱𝗪 staying calm here. Last 30 seconds. The Uzbek took the first round. There is yet more passivity called. Good backline turning kick. That one scores nicely. The passivity producing the activity now. All tied up, 140 apiece. Neither giving each other any piece. Last 15 seconds. Will it be the last round? Will there be another round? Gazez will hope so. 𝗪𝗪𝗱𝗪 trying to take it into his own hands and feet. And no mean feat. Last 10 seconds. 10 points of a difference. Step up back kick misses. Onto the wall he goes. Spinning kick almost landing there. Wonderful effort. 130 plays 115. Looking for the extra points, but confusion there for Gazez. He thought there was him that had scored the spin, as did I. He sits on the wall. He slides down to show his respect. 2 rounds in favour of Uzbekistan. And so much going on so quickly there. And 𝗪𝗪𝗱𝗪 quite rightly taking the acclaim. Gazez was gassed out as he sat on the wall, but 𝗪𝗪𝗱𝗪 takes the spot and he will go against Lorenzo Capalno. Well, that was a really engrossing end to what was an excellent match. So there's always a lot going on when they go against the wall. Just as well we've got the 2 or 3 judges, I should say, to keep an eye. Missed the moment here. Spin kick round, the head kick landing for the fighter in blue, and then the pushing kick to the body, I think landed. But anyway, 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗍 has landed himself in the final. Can his teammate 𝗧브𝗲𝗍𝗍 join him, or his other teammate 𝗪cie𝗿𝗍𝗱? As we move forward now to the women's under 67 kilogram semi-finals. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗍 in charge of proceedings here. 𝗧브𝗲𝗍𝗍, all smiles, enjoying the big occasion. Both fighters smiling and grimacing at each other at the same time, acknowledging both friendship and the potential battle to come. Although 𝗧브𝗍𝗍𝗍, a very strong 2025, winning the Fujairah Open, the Asian Club Championships and the Austrian Open, to add to what has been a decorated career for her. Marginally missing out on qualifying for the Paris Olympics against 𝗧R𝗲. Can 𝗪cie𝗿𝗍𝗱, that's a good shot on the inside, a little pop on the board for the fighter in blue. Well, slow and steady stuff, neither fighter over-committing, quite wisely. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗍𝗱, what can she produce here with her silver medal in the Fujairah Open in 2023? And also competed in Chuncheon at the World Championships, losing in the last 16. Can she have some success here? 150 over 135. The more experienced 𝗧브𝗍𝗍𝗍. To the last 30 seconds, the health bar untouched for 𝗧브𝗍𝗍𝗍. She's been a decorated athlete, winning the Fujairah Open, Dutch Open. Never easy to win the Dutch. And over the years, qualifying at the Youth Olympic Games and a World Military Games bronze medal. So a decorated fighter takes the first round. Keeping it calm and cool. Ice packs applied to it. Nice and cool in the Taekwondo 1. This is going to be the site of the upcoming Grand Prix Challenge. The local fans enjoying things, pretending not to be on the camera, and then noticing and sliding further down in the chair, hoping the camera moves away. Everyone reacts differently. Some people are all singing, all dancing, as the coach, clearly a big fan of the fighter, keeping them cool there. Ice on the back of the neck. And a nice day out in Muju. Nice respect between the two as well. 𝗧𝗲𝗸𝗱𝗮 from the 𝗧ォmen district, and she's zoomed into an early lead here. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗮, it's upon her to try and come forward here, to try and get some sort of momentum here. Bit of a judo throw over the shoulder, but perfect health power for both as 𝗧𝗲𝗸𝗱𝗮 tries to come forward. Neither fighter overcommitting. Up onto the wall she goes, slipping down. Are her chances slipping away of making it through to the final? A variety of nations so far through. Mongolia, France, Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan already making it through. Singapore in their first final. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗮 is going to have to do something pretty special to get it going. The passivity clock is against her. 𝗧𝗲𝗸𝗱𝗮 just waiting, gets the double point score. As 150 plays 140 here in the second round. And the more experienced 𝗧𝗲𝗸𝗱𝗮 took the first round tries with the punch, gets the love from the judges. And we stand at 145 against 140, up on the wall. And there's a good punch as well. Parity now. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗮 beginning to feel the strength of the older competitor. I mentioned 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗮 fighting at the Junior World Championships in Chuncheon last year. A year later in Muju at the Diamond Games. It's going to be tough for her. Can she find an answer? Less than 5 seconds to go. 10-point health gap. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗮 is going to be all over for her. She will take the bronze medal, and taking the momentum and taking the chance there. Uzbekistan now into the final. Very good performance indeed. Calm and composed all the way through. 𝗧𝗲𝗸𝗱𝗮. Comprehensive, clean and clear. And who's going to join them in the final? We have the corresponding women's under 67 kilograms coming up. And it's a chance for Kazakhstan and France. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗍𝗱𝗮 to go in this one. And she will go against Ozodbek Mamadliyev. Hope you're enjoying the World Taekwondo Diamond Games here in Chuncheon. And we are ready for the action. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗋𝗮 against 𝗪cie𝗿𝗃. Daria Ivanova, highly experienced referee, in charge of this one. All smiles for 𝗪cie𝗿𝗋𝗮. She'll be hoping to be smiling at the end of this one. Tough challenge awaits, but certainly enjoying the occasion. And 𝗪cie𝗿𝗃, I've been impressed with her quality. Both fighters representing their national team. with great pride, as 𝗪𝗲𝗄 has done at the Cadet World Championships in Sofia back in 2022, and in the Asian Championships in the same year. And 𝗪cie𝗿𝗍𝗱, can she add to her quality? 𝗪𝗍𝗍 up on her toes. 𝗪𝗲 just waiting. There's a good counter from the Kazakh fighter. Good back legs to the body, battering in for 𝗪𝗲, but so far it's 𝗪cie𝗿𝗍𝗱 working well. Open stance, but not open scoring. 𝗪𝗍𝗍 doing well just to keep things calm. 150 plays 125. 𝗪𝗍𝗍 beginning to grow into this contest here. Really good stuff from the French fighter. Confidence so important. And that back leg finding a home every time. The battering ram of 𝗪𝗍𝗍's back leg. Well, a little bit subdued there. Good shot from 𝗪𝗲, asking a few questions of her own. Last 20 seconds, 𝗪𝗍𝗍 marginally in control. The French fighter has to work hard now for the last 5 seconds. Tries with a back kick. 𝗪𝗲, well, that will do it for 𝗪𝗍𝗍. She cuts it to 130 again, well, 120 against 80. Changed that quickly there. Good stuff for 𝗪𝗍𝗍. Looking very strong in that one against the highly experienced 𝗪𝗲𝗄𝗍. Confidence, such a key prerequisite in elite sport. It's confidence from 𝗪𝗍𝗍, and that's why some good scores. Well, the young fans not entirely clear as to the dynamics of what's going on, but once the kicking starts, so does the smiling. A good day out at the Taekwondowon. Lots of young taekwondo clubs around this area. As 𝗪𝗍𝗍 showing the confidence, good footwork as well. In this women's under 60 kilogram semi-final. 𝗪𝗲𝗄𝗍 beginning to ask a couple of questions now. Good push to the body. Bit of a fight breaking out now. They've both found their distance. Good from 𝗪𝗍𝗍𝗱, controlling the centre of this diamond ring. Good head faking and movement from 𝗪𝗲𝗄𝗍. back leg blasting in from 𝗪𝗍𝗍𝗍. The timing was there. Unfortunately for the French fighter, the score was not. She took the first round. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗍𝗱, marginal lead in the second. The level of fitness from both fighters evident. Can 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗱 keep this defensive shift going? Can 𝗪𝗍𝗍𝗍 get the punch that she deserves there? She does. One more punch would be enough. That's good movement from 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗱, just sliding out of the way, moving the upper body. 𝗪𝗍𝗍𝗍 needs a score to put herself in the final. The first time of asking, goes with the back leg turning kick, tries again. Reverse round the corner. Almost there. How much energy is left? 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗱, good push kick from the Kazakh fighter. Can she hang on? Looks like it. That could be pivotal. Reverse turning kick from 𝗪𝗍𝗍𝗍, not far away. As the referee does well to guide 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗍𝗱 back to the coaching corner. Good response for Kazakhstan. Back in this one. That's how close it was, that reverse turning kick in the last seconds. You can see the French coach grimacing there. Oh, so close. The young fans, like I said, pretending that they're happy to be on camera. Some not. I'm much more of the latter myself. Try and hide when the camera comes, but not when the microphone's on. Although some would wish that I did. But 𝗪𝗍𝗍𝗍 making her own noises here in this one, taking the first round. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗍 responding. That's the decider. Good fake punch, plus the kick to the body. Good cuts to the body from 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗍. 𝗪𝗍𝗍𝗍 take time with the back kick or back leg to the body, but good from 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗍. Sees it coming, slides round. Looks for the wall, does 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱. 𝗪𝗍𝗍𝗍 trying with the back leg. Head kick, oh, so close there for the French fighter. Just like the reverse turning kick in the last round. Marginally too high. Into the last 45 seconds, still the same gap. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱 has yet to concede anything on the health bar. I think I've only seen that once so far. And that body kick could be the difference now. Yeah, there we go, that's what it's about. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱 has kept it simple. 𝗪𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗍 does well, shows her toughness. That punch just straying towards the neck there. But that push kick, when you're so many points down, getting back up off the ground, that's a test of your fitness, your character and your desire. 𝗪𝗍𝗍𝗍 has passed that test. Passivity warning, good response from the French fighter. First score on the board. Is there time for a miracle comeback? 𝗪𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗍 will be thinking not. Step through reverse attempted from 𝗪𝗍𝗍𝗍, but absolutely exhausted now. She's given everything in pursuit of this final. She's going to take a bronze medal. goes down fighting here in the World Taekwondo Diamond Game in Muju. 𝗪𝗲𝗪𝗧𝗲𝗃 shares a warm embrace. 𝗪𝗲𝗪𝗃 did oh so well. Couldn't have tried any harder, but 𝗪𝗲𝗃 answering the questions, and into the final she goes. Great performance. All smiles, looks fresh as well. Worked well behind that jabbing front leg. And she's into the final. I'm sure Hans Zohin, the coach for France, will have been proud of the efforts of his fighter. Missed a couple of crucial head kicks by millimetres, but will be richer for the experience and the bronze medal. Well done to 𝗪𝗲𝗪𝗃. Well done to 𝗪𝗲𝗪𝗧𝗲𝗃 into the final. Mamadaliev against Sangachu. Uzbekistan against Mongolia. Well, here it comes, Ozodbek Mamadaliev. But Sangachu, what can he produce in this one? Quite an experienced campaigner. Made the quarter-final at the Asian Championships in Chuncheon a couple of years ago, losing out to Thailand. And the World Championships in Baku, finishing in the last 32. Quarter-finalists in the Universiade in Sichuan. Mamadaliev wasting no time in introducing himself. Last year, Sang Soo-ju fought out in the World Championships in Myeong, so he knows his way around Korea. Lost out to No Min-woo, but it's no mean feat to get back into this one. 20 health bar points separating, and that's good power straight again. Good shot again. It's a good matchup between 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪 Sangachu and Ozodbek Mamadaliev. Mamadaliev would have made a strong start, but Sangachu coming back into this one. Just over a minute. 1:25 plays 1:10. Sangachu up on the wall. Mamadaliev deciding not to go forward. Wise men say only fools rush in, but they can't help but kicking each other here in the diamond ring. Mamadaliev into the clinch. Good back right boot to the body, old school. Sangachu adds a power punch to that powerful right leg to the body. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗮 coming forward. Good punch from him. 110, plays 90. Good front leg to the body. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗮 just stamping his authority there, up against the wall. A stamp on the wall there in a comedy style from 𝗧𝗲𝗸𝗄. But getting the punchline right was Uzbekistan in that one. Good performance, good win. First round on the board. Second round. First one went to Uzbekistan's 𝗪cie𝗿𝗮. 𝗧𝗲𝗸𝗄 not short of moments of quality. 𝗧𝗲𝗸𝗄 pretending to go with a chop kick to try and draw out the punch. It works. I think they clashed maybe shoulder to head there. Unintentional impact, but regardless of the intent, it's never much fun. Brings a tear to the eye. Seems to be okay though. 𝗧𝗲𝗸𝗄 with the front leg chop kick, not quite. A powerful figure though. Good shot on the inside. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗮 been made to work as they batter against the wall. I think this is turning into some Mongolian wrestling, of which they're very proud. 𝗪Ç𝗋, I think it's called. $145 plays 120. Good back leg blasting in there. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗮 showing his quality. 𝗧𝗲𝗸𝗄 hits it. Oh, there's a kick when he was on the ground there. Maybe instinct and habit. I would like to see if they'll shake hands. Or 𝗧𝗲𝗸𝗄 and 𝗪cie𝗿𝗮 just got a little bit spicy there. No apology offered. A step up double to the head. It's getting a bit tousled, a bit tough here, hanging on to the dobok. Yeah, there's been a little bit of rough stuff. I think that all emanated from when they first fell against the wall. Did they fall or were they pushed? 𝗧𝗲𝗸𝗄 likes a scrap. And when they get in here, they're going head to head. Let's just say that there's a fight breaking out here in Muju. Reverse turning kick. 𝗧𝗲𝗸𝗄 throwing caution to the wind. And his right leg to the head. And that's the -80kg semi-final. 𝗧𝗲𝗸𝗄 arms on his knees there, feeling the power or feeling the pace. Yeah, there's no love lost between these two. Good back leg turning kick there from 𝗪cie𝗿𝗮. He wants to make the final, and that's going to help him. Energy sapping push kick there. 𝗧𝗲𝗄 hits the deck, sucking in air from the rafters. Good back leg, left leg on the way through. Yeah, 𝗧𝗲𝗸𝗄 took a little kick at him on the ground there. Oh no, tell a lie, he pulled him. I thought it was a kick to a fallen opponent. Might have wanted to get his own back, last 10 seconds. 140 plays 85, step through reverses, a brace of them. But bracing himself was 𝗪cie𝗿𝗋𝗆. Sees the spin kick, kills the clock, and puts himself into the final. Yeah, good show of respect there at the end. It was quite rough and tumble, but both tough men in the welterweight division. And they finished with a warm embrace. They gave it everything to make it through. And they say that diamonds are the toughest in the world. I think these two men would give that a run. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗋𝗆 producing the power and putting himself into the final. So here we go, France against Kazakhstan. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗋𝗆, what can he produce in the corresponding French corner against 𝗪cie𝗿𝗋𝗆 of Kazakhstan. All smiles. And the big salute from Ozwen Salonon Agbogbé, recent competitor at the European Junior Championships, the under-21s in Sarajevo. And it is the formidable and powerful figure of Jurgis Bakasil. Jurgis is as good as mine as to who's going to win this, but Bakasil, Austrian Open bronze medalist back in 2019. Both men in their first major World Taekwondo competition semi-final. Probably just watched 𝗪cie𝗿𝗋𝗆 making it through. Who's going to play him? Will it be France or will it be Kazakhstan in the penultimate semi-final? As they go for the ultimate prize in the World Taekwondo diamond game. They're not wasting any time. Straight in with a head kick. Agbogbé, Ozwen going for the win. Good back kick counter there, really nice. Big scores there for 𝗪cie𝗿𝗋𝗆. A nice little short front leg to the body. Sees Agbogbé coming, gets out the road. Jurgis Bakasil has shown his skill. As 145 plays 120. Ozwen Agbogbé concentrating, trying to get that left leg up and over. So be strong is the call for the French team. Good back leg turning kick, but walks into that front leg. Just the accuracy so far of 𝗪𝗱𝗍. Oh, good chop kick to the face. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗱 was looking for it. Came in with the back leg. Waiting at the door was 𝗪𝗱𝗍. Oh, good attempt again, the right leg to the face. Yeah, 𝗪𝗱𝗍 beginning to feel confident here, justifiably so. Up on the wall was most of a leg sweep there, did well to jump out of the way. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗱, to his credit, trying. Hands on in, French coach happy with the intent there. You've got to take these small victories when you can. But taking the victory in the opening round will be 𝗪𝗱𝗍, and he's been very good value for it indeed. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗱 backing himself early. This was a good start from Osman, but that was the back kick after the Frenchman's head kick. But look at this, textbook back kick gets the big score. There's the front leg chop. It's all about experience when you're doing the elite level sport. This was the leg sweep, tries to go with it, kicks the leg away, but good recovery. If I did that, I'd still be lying there. But these two youngsters, big fans of Taekwondo, liking the hat as well. But it's the headgears on for both as we head towards a conclusion of this penultimate semi-final. There's the chop kick again. 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗱 showing all of his skill. Goes with the back kick, misses. I tell a lie, it didn't miss. Good work from the corner judges, all three of them, making sure that the extra points were added. No video replays in the diamond game. So World Taekwondo trying to improve things. Obviously, the better the PSS is, the less chance of there being the need for video reviews. So change or be changed is the motto. Kick or be kicked might as well be the motto. As 145 plays 130. Osman 𝗪𝗏𝗏𝗏 tries with the back kick there. Better from the Frenchman. Halfway through the second round. But 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗱 more experienced. And you can see that there with that strong push kick to the body. But the semi-finalist, Osman 𝗪𝗏𝗏𝗏, will be richer for this experience. Can he find something, or is it going to be a bronze medal for him? Credit-worthy step up, punch off the wall. I thought that was a good punch. Yep. Good work from the ref, the extra. Yep. Validated. Yep, that's good. There we go. 140 plays 120, that extra point for jumping off the wall to go for the punch. So Osman 𝗪𝗏𝗏𝗏 beginning to get more confident. The French coach happy with the new footwork shown there. It's all about confidence, these things. Once you get your feel for it, of course, if you're up against a more experienced fighter, you have to take the small victories. but this round much closer than the previous. 𝗪𝗪𝗱𝗃 has been pushed all the way as he makes his way into the final. Good show of respect from both men and to the respective coaches as well. 𝗪𝗪𝗱𝗃 will take the bronze medal, making his way to the final. This man here, 𝗪cie𝗿𝗪𝗃, had better skill and equal will to make it through to the final. Muhammad Aliyev is waiting for him there. So Kazakhstan will go against Uzbekistan.
남자 80kg 이상 제26경기 Men's individual over 80 kg match 26 우즈베키스탄 𝗪cie𝗿𝗱𝗃 호 우즈베키스탄 𝗪cie𝗿𝗃𝗃 red.
Well, that was easy done there. All smiles. Of course, we wish a good recovery to 𝗪𝗲𝗍, who's not competing, a knee injury, but hopefully he'll be back and ready. So just to let you know, we will of course be bringing you all of the finals action. It's going to be a little circus performance here. You might be able to watch it. If not, join us again for all the fun of the fair as the finals kick off. And we'll be ready to bring you all the action.